Most Venerable Fra Mos Masit, Most Venerable Fra Dhambo Divong, all Excellencies, ministers from different countries, the Governor of the State of Bihar, Sri Arif Muhammad Khan, most venerable monks, all Dhamma Gurus, all the renowned religious leaders from Asia, Guru Murthy Ji, the chairman of the Vivekananda International Foundation, Dr. Supachai Virapuchong, the Secretary General of the Bodh Gaya Vijayalaya 980 Institute. I am very fortunate that I am given an opportunity to address this inaugural session of Samvad at the United Nations Conference Center in Bangkok, Thailand. Samvad means dialogue, and you have heard the address of the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. It is well mentioned by many other speakers also how this Samvad started in 2015 when there was a dialogue between Prime Minister Modi and the then Japanese Prime Minister, late Shinzo Abe. I also feel fortunate that from the very beginning, I had the opportunity to participate and engage the entire journey of Samvad in the last 10 years. And today it has grown so big. And to be part of this wonderful gathering here in Thailand gives me not only immense pleasure, but full confidence that we will definitely make valuable change and make this world a better place. We all know today the world is facing compounding effects of conflicts and unprecedented environmental challenges. So this year's topic, Global Hindu-Buddhist Initiative on Conflict Avoidance and Environment Consciousness, the Asian Century of Dharma, Dhamma, call for universal responsibility and interdependent sustainability is truly a befitting one. I'm delighted that this year's event is here in Thailand, which carries a special significance. Thailand is home of unique syncretic culture based on Buddhism and Hinduism. Both these spiritual traditions emanated from India. They have mingled and flourished as a prevalent way of life in Thailand for centuries. Buddhism is practiced by a majority of Thai people since it reached Suvarna Bhumi during the time of Emperor Ashok. At the same time, Ramayana remains an integral part of Thai cultural identity. These reflect our shared religious values, which evolved through open exchange of ideas over centuries. Thailand is therefore uniquely positioned to host this event. As a testament to our historic friendship with Thailand, Government of India under the leadership of Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi decided to send the holy relics of Lord Buddha and his two principal disciples to Thailand last year. And I also got brief from my friends and also got the report that 4 million devotees had the opportunity to pay their obeisance to the holy relics during 4-week-long enshrinement in Thailand. The theme of Samvad this year, conflict avoidance and environmental consciousness, and Asian Century of Dharma, Dhamma, resonate deeply with our Asian values. It emphasizes upon the importance of conflict avoidance rather than conflict resolution. For decades, the world has attempted to negotiate peace after conflicts have broken out. This approach is failing to deliver results. Therefore, the consonance with the ancient philosophies practiced by both Hinduism and Buddhism is now necessary to try and avoid conflicts. Ethical values of restraint in consumption and environmental consciousness are also deeply rooted in Asian traditions. In Buddhist traditions, nothing has a separate existence. Therefore, impurities in the environment affect the minds, and impurities of mind also pollute the environment. To purify the environment, we must purify thoughts and ultimately the choices that we make. Hinduism has always been an environmentally sensitive philosophy with emphasis on environmental ethics. Hindu religious texts contain the earliest message for preservation of environment and ecological balance. The earth can be seen as a manifestation of the goddesses and must be treated with respect. Dharma, which is translated as duty, is reinterpreted to include our responsibility to care for our Mother Earth. We see the resonance of these thoughts in India's global initiative to address climate change. Life for Environment, a global mass movement to foster individual and community action to protect environment, has been launched by Prime Minister Modi. Today, in this August gathering, I see people of diverse nationalities and beliefs that join to deliberate upon issues that are of importance for all of us. What binds us is openness to view our common problems from another philosophical perspective and our resolve to find sustainable solutions. Samvad is being convened for the first time since pandemic. During this time, we have witnessed tectonic shifts. We have seen new fissures emerging and all paradigms failing to deliver. I hope that such events will encourage more open discussions. I hope that next 3 days are full of enriching discussions and that we will come up with actionable points on how to progress towards a more peaceful, conflict-free and greener world. I congratulate the host, Vivekananda International Foundation from India, the Bodhi Gaya Vijayalaya 980 Institute, Thailand, Mahachula Longkorn University, Thailand, and International Buddhist Confederation in India. And I wish this Samvad a great success. Thank you very much. Namaste.